In this video, we will be focusing on how to get started with Mendeley. So what do we need to start using Mendeley? So it's going to consist of creating an online account, installing the web importer to your browser, downloading the Reference Manager cloud-based application, and then it's essential to log into the system to make sure that everything is working accordingly, and if needed, adding the Word plugin. Usually the Word plugin is added automatically, but sometimes it doesn't incorporate. Therefore, the next step would be to incorporate the plugin. The first step, as I mentioned, is to create your online account for Mendeley. So what we want to do is visit mendeley.com and then click on create account. So what you want to do is go ahead and set up your online account by typing in your email, and then it's going to prompt you to create a password. You might see a sign in via your institution. However, CSUMB is not part of that list because we don't have a paid subscription to Mendeley. Our second step is to install the web importer. One way to do this is to visit mendeley.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Under downloads, you will see web importer. The second way is to go ahead and just Google Mendeley web importer, and it will be the first link. So seeing that we're on the mendeley.com website, we'll just click web importer, and depending on your browser, it will default your instructions here. So right now it says Chrome. If it was Safari, it would say Safari right here. So what we want to do is get web importer for Chrome. We're going to go ahead and click that. Then we'll go ahead and add it to Chrome, then add extension, and it has added the shortcut to your browser. Our third step is going to be to download and install the Reference Manager cloud-based application. So what you want to do is similar to how we installed the web importer. You want to go down to downloads on the mendeley.com homepage and go ahead and click Reference Manager. Then we will go ahead and download now. And depending on your operating system, it will default your instructions to that system. So I'm using a Mac, so it says Mac OS. So those are going to be my instructions to download the Mendeley Reference Manager for desktop. Once you have downloaded the Mendeley Reference Manager, what you want to do is go ahead and click the file and just go ahead and follow the instructions. You will know that you've successfully installed Mendeley when you see the icon in your applications folder. So what we want to do next, as I mentioned, is to log into the system and make sure that everything is operating accordingly. So once you open the application, it's going to look very similar to your online account. You will see your login page. So what we want to do first is go ahead and log in. Once you're logged into your Reference Manager cloud-based application, the interface will look very similar to your online account like this. Your library and all your resources will be in the middle panel. The last and final step is to make sure that Word has installed my Mendeley site. So what we want to do is when we open Word, we'll go to References and you'll see Mendeley site. So if I log in to my Mendeley online account, I will automatically be logged into my Mendeley site. If I log in to my Mendeley Reference Manager cloud-based application on my desktop, I should also be logged in Word on Mendeley site. So it seems like the system is working accordingly. The last thing I want to show you is that when you log into your Mendeley account, you will see the Mendeley search bar. So you could search Mendeley's database, and you will also have access to your library, which is where all of your sources are going to be included once you start incorporating them into your library by using your web importer. Your web importer might look differently depending on the browser and the computer that you're using. This is how mine looks. It's just under my extensions right here. So that this is where you will start to import your sources from your library databases and from the open web. I hope that you found this video useful and that moving forward, when you install Mendeley, you could look back at the steps needed and see how the process works when you're installing the web importer or the Reference Manager application. Those are the two main parts of the system that you need in order to be using Mendeley. You can use Mendeley without downloading the Mendeley Reference Manager. I recommend downloading it because you will be able to access your references and full text PDFs offline.